Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls, welcome. Today's reading and video is going to be geared towards someone you just can't quite get over. Maybe you've been harboring some feelings for a while, you've been ruminating, maybe this is a long gone relationship or someone that you're just stuck on and you're wasting energy. Why can't you get over this? Why can't you let this go? That's what today's focus is for. And we're going to pull in lots of different energies, mainly healing focuses, maybe some intentions and some energy surrounding this situation or person. And also some cards to sort of represent advice from your guides in spirit, maybe ancestors that are trying to help you along, help push past. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. First things first, I want to sort of ask a major intention, a consciousness, an energy. Maybe, I don't know, like intention, like I said, around what's happening with you, with this person or this situation. Let's see, let's get a good shuffle of these cards here. Okay, so I feel like you really put all your eggs in one basket with this particular person. I feel like you believe that this person is meant to be with you. I feel like you might be missing a major opportunity with another person coming in for you that can love you even better than this last person. I feel like this is definitely very tender-hearted, like a person that has a very compassionate, very loving, very expressive, loving nature. And I feel like in the past, this is what you always wanted, but you were dealing with either the opposite or you were building this person up to be this and they weren't. So I feel like once you let go of that past person and past pain, you have someone coming in to love you the right way, to love you the way you want to be loved, the way you decided you wanted to be loved, coming in. So I feel like you're supposed to let go. Okay, I don't care, twin flame not, I don't care, karmic not, whatever it is, guys, okay? You never deserve to sit and wait and hang your head low and cry and cry and cry over somebody that's not even giving you the time of day. So what I feel like is, stop worrying about what you did or didn't do. Stop worrying about what they feel or what they're thinking or what they're doing. I feel like once you let go, this is when real love comes in, okay? I feel like every relationship is not a mistake, good or bad. All the bad ones count for something that you missed within yourself or something that you were neglecting about yourself or failing to heal about yourself. So I feel like once you really accept that and I don't know, you can stand by it is when the universe starts to notice. And that's when the universe, when you start asking for that specific, I want someone who's strong, stable, neat, romantic, expressive, loving, compassionate. I want a hard worker. I want somebody that wants to have a family and get married. I want somebody that has their own place or their own job thing going on with money. They're okay. They're stable. That's going to come because you let go of the past crap and the past negative and the sad and the I'm not good enough. And then you open up to believing that you deserve love and don't deserve to be alone. That's when it comes. And that's the true person. Okay? Sometimes we don't end up with our twin flame. Our twin flame comes, it's the biggest slap in the face we'll ever get because it wakes us up. Okay? And sometimes a soulmate is better suited. Yes, sometimes it works out, twin flames can be together. I ended up with mine, but it took a lot of work. But this for you, I feel like you deserve this. You just have to believe it, okay? So you have a major that's coming in. Soon as you're able to let go and be open to new love and someone that can really give you what you need. So what is something that might be preventing you from allowing this energy to come to you? Yeah, fear. Fear. I feel like you don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to invest again. You don't want to put energy into something you don't know if it's going to be worth it or pay out for you. You might be fearful that the new person might hurt you just as bad as the last person or worse. It could be that this is a lot in your head And a lot of it is worry because you're fearful of what's to come. You're fearful to take the leap. You are fearful that you're not safe. Not safe in your emotions, not safe in your feelings. The fear is ruling you. And it seems to me like this is just a fearful attitude where it's taken you over lately and you can't seem to break away from like the anxiety filled view of things. That's what I'm getting. You're building up these things huge, huge, huge. She might not have very much of a leap at all. She's afraid to jump and take the leap. She might not have very far to go. She's thinking in her head, oh my God, I'm going to drown. Oh my God, it's going to be the worst. Oh my God, I'm going to fall and crack my head open on these rocks. So there's something there. And something is problematic in your life. There may be real issues, daily issues that are consuming you, but I feel like you have let this make you feel like you've lost your power completely, okay? And that's not it at all, okay? You have the power to turn everything around and, you can certainly, use your inner strength to help you come to a more optimistic way of thinking, okay? A more self-directed approach, okay? But this is a strong pattern here of self-imposed worry when there's nothing to worry about, absolutely nothing to worry about. Choose that energy of trust, okay? Instead of fear, you gotta trust in yourself, trust in the spirit, trust in God, trust in the universe, trust in those things, okay? So what I wanna look at next is a very specific thing that may need to be healed for you. Something that might be holding you back here. That is a major thing that maybe you're afraid that this will come out. Maybe you're afraid to expose this. Maybe you're afraid to tackle it. Maybe you're afraid that if you let this show to a new person, they're not going to want you. They're not going to like you. They're not going to love you. What is this thing that needs to be healed? We've got become more objective. This is interesting. I feel like, again, with the fear and sort of being like trapped in your own head, I feel like this is definitely something that holds you back in life. You just might need to be a little bit more compassionate towards yourself. You might be compassionate towards everybody, but when it comes to you, you might need to be more compassionate with yourself, more understanding of yourself and your emotions and your feelings, and honor them and take care of them. You might need to do this towards others as well, but you're being sort of challenged to step out of that subjective experience of what has been done to you and look sort of at a situation objectively, if that makes any sense. If a person has acted hurtful or, dishonorable in some way towards you, or went out of their way to hurt you, or they strung you along, or they treated you like shit all this time, you have an opportunity to understand the real cause that might have made them behave this way, okay? And you can't take this into a new relationship. So, often the cause, it can be found in what they may have experienced in their childhood as well as your own, okay? Which could point out some of the lessons that they may have brought forward to you in that particular relationship, okay? So something about your last relationship was preparing you for this new relationship, okay? Does that make sense? And I feel like if you can truly learn the lessons in this experience, you can move on to better love. But if not, you'll be stuck sort of in that same pattern, in that same way. Okay? Very good messages here. These are impressive, guys. Okay? So let's see something that has to do with this objectiveness, like an energy attached to it. Yeah, look at that. You're being called to free yourself. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, you know what to do to make yourself happy. You just have to start doing it. You do know. It's instinctively written in your code of DNA inside your body. You just have to access it. You just have to believe in your intuition and believe what your inner voice tells you. I feel like in the past you were never doing that, or you were too confused or too worried. The worry always steps in and like messes that up for you. So let's see if there's anything else. Look at this. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yeah, you might have negative people around you. It might be a pattern for you that you attract negative people or have in the past. But I feel like Spirit is giving you a break here. Spirit is giving you a chance and an opportunity to allow peace into your life and get rid of the drama, what's been so normal for you. It's like falling into patterns. It's like sort of like this fitting in this like old busted chair, but you still sit in it and you still fit in it and you're still there in it. It's like, get out of that peace. You owe it to yourself. What are your guides trying to do here to help you get this peace? Guides, your angels, spirit, God, the universe. How does that sort of tie into this? You might be very judgmental of yourself. You could be a little bit of others as well, but I feel like you're more judgmental of yourself. You do need to get in touch with your higher self. That means follow what's inside of you. If you can sit and ask yourself a serious question, should I do this? Should I not? Leave the fear out of it. What's the first thing that comes to your head? Do it. Because that's spirit trying to help you. They're trying to push you. They're trying to get you out of any bad patterns. But I feel like don't be so judgmental on yourself. You don't have to worry about what you've done in the past. You don't have to worry about what you're doing now. You don't have to have an exact perfect plan, okay? I know that sounds scary. I know that seems hard to accept, but let go of the judgments of yourself is what I'm getting from spirit. And take better care of your physical body. Your physical body is just as important as your mental body, and your physical health is just as important as your mental health and your spiritual health and everything, okay? So definitely do that. I would start to work on health goals and maybe better eating and exercising and better regimens and all those things, but definitely on your physical self as well as your mental self and your spiritual self. All right, so let's get a little advice and what can you do, to sort of finalize these feelings for yourself and start to let go and move forward and just be happy doing it and leave the fear aside. Let's see what we get in terms of advice here for that. And then we'll pull some little cards into this. Yeah, healing. Something about right now, it's so uncomfortable for you right now, but you're healing. Okay? A new person coming into your life might help you with this. If not already, you might already be seeing somebody new. You might be fearful to see somebody new or continue with going ahead with seeing somebody new. But I feel like a new person coming in is going to help you heal. But you have to heal the past from this past person, okay? I feel like there's so much poison that's been dumped in your head through the years. It's almost like you have to turn your back on it and you have to walk away from it, but you just keep doing it out of familiarity and doing it out of comfort, even though it's uncomfortable. Does that make sense? You're doing something that's so uncomfortable, but it's comfortable, okay? Spirit's trying to push you away from that. Also, I feel like you have a lot of worry, a lot of concern about a lot of other people that are in your life right now, and that's fine, and you can definitely be there for people, but I feel like you have to show up for yourself first and start doing the healing, start allowing some of this stuff out, start bringing it out into the open, start talking about it openly, start journaling it, write it, therapy, Reiki, energy healing, start getting into that mindset of being more healthy inside and out, okay? So let's get into my Honest Answers Oracle now, and we'll leave you with a couple of cards to go forward. Let's get some cards for you to go forward. Yeah, be realistic with yourself, okay? It's easier said than done, but sometimes we have to really be realistic. We have to really go deep and within and say, hey, enough is enough, and I got to do whatever it takes to make myself happy, and I got to do whatever it takes to be on a better path here. And we've got things are looking up. I love that. Absolutely. Things are changing around you. It might be really scary, but they're happening for the betterment of you, okay? You just have to believe it. I hope this reading was helpful. Thanks so much for joining me today. Love and light.